you get a lot of experience from this. You get to interact with different people.
The possibility of doing something new and different was so exciting, and it was contagious. It was contagious for the staff, it was contagious for the employers. The students exceeded the employers' expectations, and I think that was huge in terms of changing the culture.
Even most, educated college kids come in here and it takes them at least a week before they're ready to get their hands dirty. And these kids, as soon as I gave them a chance, they pretty much were right there into it. So.
Our grant was a Medicaid infrastructure grant for education and training for people with disabilities, primarily focused on employment. And the Job Readiness Summer Camp gave us a framework in which we could write a proposal that addressed the goals that we wanted to address, which is opportunities for our students as well as developing relationships in the community, and it gave us a place to start.
I think it's a good program. I think it's good for the students and for the employers. When they watch these kids really get in there and start doing the work, and I think it makes them feel good too. So.
I personally, as sort of the facilitator of the camp, knew that all the students were in great hands. We hired 3 of our best Washoe County School District secondary teachers, and through referrals and recommendations, we hired 9 of our best paraprofessionals who have experience with taking students out into the community. And there's nothing like working with a great team that feel privileged to be part of a camp like this. I think that what we all wanted to accomplish in terms of the atmosphere was that it was welcoming, respectful, that we wanted to be together, we wanted to know each other, just that sort of camaraderie of a group of people. It's setting the stage for the student to see that respect goes across all lines, whether it's the employer, whether it's other adults, authority figures, parents. It's just that respect for individual human beings. One of the things that the grant team felt was really important was that we listened to our students. We wanted this to be student-driven, and we wanted to know what they as individuals were interested in. What were their desires? What did they see themselves doing after they left high school? What would they like to explore that they didn't know that much about? So we had them fill out a career interest inventory, which we use to drive which employers that we would approach to work with us and partner with us on the Job Readiness Summer Camp. The students were picked up by the Washoe County School District bus and delivered to Sparks High School. At that time, we grouped into small groups of no more than 5, and each group had 1 adult with them, 1 Washoe County School District employee adult, and those groups would fan out within the community in Reno and Sparks on public transportation to their assigned job site, employer site, and spend up to 3 to 4 hours working, learning the skill, and then they would take the bus back to Sparks High School, and we would have about an hour and a half of really informal instruction, because it is a camp, in self-determination skills and job training skills. What we wanted the students to leave with is having had the experience in the community, to learn a job skill at an employer site, to learn about public transportation, because one of the barriers to employment for people with disabilities is being able to be independent and travel to a job site.
Your bus passes, keep in your IDs so that you don't lose them. Don't give them away to anybody. Okay, hold on to those.
A lot of these students may not ever have the opportunity to drive, or if they do drive, they may not have their own car. So if they're seeking employment, they have to have a good, reliable source of transportation. Amy and I have taken care of the transportation portion of the grant, which means we actually sat down in what we call a trip plan, what the path of travel is to the bus stop, to the site. We set out the times and what people needed to do in order to get to the site from here, from the campus. So we had a trip plan for every employer that they used.
It's very green, so if we can get a lot of people on the buses instead of one person driving to work, it'd be better, I think.
There's a certain amount of education going on within the community by having people with disabilities, students with disabilities, being out. It changes people's perceptions of what a person with a disability is. I think one of the most rewarding moments was just knowing that so many of the employers who agreed to work with us, their expectations about our students were definitely exceeded, and we were thrilled with that.
They have just been fabulous. They've made our day every day, but amazing growth. They all three came in. They were very shy, very nervous, and nobody wanted to jump up on stage first to be the first one to go. And after the third day, they were all jumping up to be the first one up there.
Hey, we should study together, because if I don't pass this test, I'm going for life, man.
I'm done. Study it all. Wait, what?
This is
what do you
unbelievable.
mean? You don't get it. These are the finals.
Yeah, this is legit, man.
I have it in my pocket.
No, that won't be right. Cheating?
No,
what?
Great plan, but
yeah,
psych.
No, unbelievable.
No.
Next up, prison. Not enough way.
I like this program, and it's really fun for me and my friends, and we talk about things and move on, my life.
It's been great for them, and it's also been kind of great for us too, because it gives our employees a chance to mentor and teach others that are interested in the field. So it's a win-win situation.
To take a bolt, like it was in a ball, we had to smash it down a little bit, and then once we did that, we put it on a plate, and then.
Oh, I've been doing a lot of hard work, you know, a lot of working with my hands, you know, and with nature. It's a beautiful thing, you know.
I think there's some opportunities for a couple of these kids that we've had here to come, you know, come back and work as a real employee.
Well, I think one of the things that was really rewarding for me personally is just how much the students loved getting to know each other. Kids who didn't go to the same schools, students who had different disabilities, embracing each other. They built a camaraderie, and that part was huge.
I made a lot of friends in this camp, and a lot of people that would go into the same career as I was going to go into.
I met a lot of people, and it's fun to talk to.
I feel like family over here, and today's the last day, and I feel like, yeah, no more family. I get along with everybody, so I really enjoyed this place, and I wish it was longer.
I definitely recommend this for anyone.
Get cut. Hello. The name of this program?
Job Readiness Summer Camp.
All right.
What's the matter with you? We've told you
It's a lot. I'm older, right, Ben?
Yeah.
Right. Job Readiness Summer Camp.
We wanted to collaborate with other agencies in the community. No one agency can make something happen. And it was really a first time collaborating through the Washoe County School District with these agencies that will be helping to support our students as they transition from high school to their post-secondary life.
So I'm with Take Two Performance Studio, and I'm the acting director here. And this is Justine Reyes, and she's our owner, modeling director. And I am the one who got the gift this week of these kids. I mean, truly, truly, truly. And I tell you, I don't know, I'll tell you something about me. It's really important to give back. Really important. And anytime I do, I get way more than I ever give. And these kids, Ben, Alejandro, Miranda, I can't even tell you how blessed I feel to have had this week with them. They've given me way more. You gotta do it. You gotta do this for the community, for yourself, for life. That's it.
We love you. I got noise.
That's why I didn't want to come in here because I knew she was going to do this.